to me, my MontyVerse. Join us as we continue our journey through X-Men 97, and we left off on a pretty major cliffhanger, Nikki.
Oh my gosh, I did not see it coming, but I know you did.
I did not. Listen, I know what they're doing. I didn't expect them to do it. And even if I did, I didn't expect them to do it this early. Either way, I'm excited to find out how we resolve it all in episode 3. So we're jumping in right now. Colors.
X-Men.
Previously.
It's time.
Whoa.
What have we been fighting for all these years if not the chance to finally live our lives?
Baby.
Men need us.
Baby.
Our son will need us more.
Okay, like for a newborn, he looks way too cognizant.
And old and big.
Boy, do I sound like a fool.
No, Jean.
But that's like every TV show that has a baby ever.
That's true.
It's a fragile treasure. One we sacrifice so much to maintain that changes your life forever.
Jean?
What?
What?
Le what?
All right, we need to see if it changes this time.
All right, let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, no, still Magneto.
Well, yeah, but we know ones might be missing.
Oh.
Yes! I thought this was gonna happen.
Oh, no! No, Storm!
But she's not a mutant right now.
That's true, you're right. Oh, no, do you think they're gonna put Baby Nate instead?
I mean, they also have a lot of them. So there's not a shortage.
Oh, whoa, that was, whoa! That's so cool.
Oh, that was cool.
Lalandra, oh, the Phoenix,
That's so interesting, because I like that. I would watch this anyway, but now it's like you really want to examine it.
Yeah, I love how the opening has like flashbacks to previous things in it.
Yes.
And then they're different every episode.
Mind is dense.
Oh, wow.
As if her awareness.
Okay, that's actually a nod to panels from the comic.
Okay.
The featureless face.
Desperate. Alone. Finally.
Crazy Eddie! Oh, how did her mind perceive that camera angle?
Right.
Well, this isn't gonna get confusing or anything. Gal in the bed, Jean Doe.
Oh, that was our joke.
Oh.
But the Jean that lies on this couch would appear to be the actual Jean Grey.
What?
Carbon dating each woman on a cellular level.
Huh?
English sugar.
What?
Our Jean is a clone.
Whoa, that's a pretty big assumption.
Scott, tell them.
Oh! Boy Scout. Ooh, shit.
Ooh.
Given my life, how many times?
A lot.
Yeah.
We just have to be sure.
Well, what is he implying? Is he saying
Storm
that
would have
she was a
believed
clone
me.
the whole time, or they were?
Oh, wow. Dagger.
Not now.
Jean,
Because if she's been the same the whole time, would it kind of just not make a difference?
I'm Nathan's mother.
It's weird.
in us.
You never could lie to me, Scott. Always believed in me. Just go.
Oh. Maybe take the baby.
Yeah.
We could still leave.
What?
See, I'm really excited because you have no idea what's going on.
I mean, I have an idea who that might be.
Okay.
You said in your future you hadn't heard of Magneto taking over the X-Men.
Skipping forward, headed into... Oh, my stars and garters.
Oh, he said the thing.
He can be described as nothing other than Sinister.
Whoa! Damn, Beast figured everything out.
Sinister. But you can call me Father.
Ooh.
You are your son, Nathan.
Yes.
I mean, he kind of made that clear.
Very queer.
Not Jean Grey.
Mmm.
You'll come nowhere near my son.
Yikes.
Your mind, your body, you have no choice.
Oh, her body, her choice, dude.
Time my queen.
Oh.
Over your mind is flawless.
Oh, shit.
Okay, why is taking Scott so long?
He's slow? I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, that's like 21 years of bad luck.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh. Someone get that baby.
Yeah.
Oh, the Goblin Queen. Okay, they gave her more clothes than in the comics.
Whoa, she looks like Raven.
Kinda. Yeah. With the gem in her head.
Mon ami, maybe Gambit should have played less rough with you in the danger room, n'est-ce pas?
What?
What does that mean?
Who's up next? Looks like Magneto and Rogue have the danger room next.
Oh.
Too. Wow.
What?
They training her stamina.
Alright, that's just weird.
Oh, wow.
Alright, now Morph's just being a dick.
Maybe Gambit go look for Rogue right now.
Think you just sent his hush puppies up into his stomach.
Jesus. Wolverine.
Head. Well.
Okay. Everyone's so horny. Oh, okay. It's like spooky.
Yeah. Okay, again, what the heck is Scott doing then?
Well, I think now we will know what's taking Scott so long.
Okay.
Oh, Birdo just came back.
Do you see?
Oh, that's offensive.
Logan? One too many redheads for you. Need some help for those hard-to-reach spaces.
Oh, God.
Hey, Morph. As if I don't know.
Ooh.
As if we all...
Oh.
Gross. Oh, that's the Savage Land. Okay, so...
Oh,
poor Gambit. Oh, no. Oh, what? What in the Nightmare on Elm Street is happening right now?
Oh, God. That was pretty graphic.
Oh, shit. Okay, so they're adapting a couple of different X-Men things right now, but mainly Inferno.
This can't be good.
Oh, demons.
Failed to sire a child with the proper wife. Failed to...
Oh, gross.
Savior! Don't look at me, Marito.
Oh.
This is not my son.
Oh, God.
What was that?
They're like getting attacked by like their worst fears. That's crazy. What is that? What is that?
One of us has the...
Gross.
Cyclops, it's like the worst horror movie ever.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Haven't you figured it out? We're in hell.
Oh, God. Or maybe Limbo.
While I share Sinister's apparent affection for Dante's Inferno, exerting this much power over our perceptions of reality.
Ooh, I love this music.
The score.
Roberto, look out!
Oh. We're gonna see Sunspot in action finally.
Where the Jabberwock, my son?
Oh, geez.
A little help, please.
Oh, I think, okay, that was like a half fastball special.
Yo, Cyclops, hit me.
Oh!
As
Oh!
someone who doesn't know his power set, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, he can absorb energy.
Okay.
So he's using the concussive blast
Oh, shit.
and amplifying that energy that he just absorbed. Sick. The show is like, the writers must have played all the video games. And we're like, we need sick combo moves. Nice.
You're welcome.
All that was missing is them giving each other the Predator high five. Oh, God.
That's horrifying. Oh, there she is.
Real Jean. I don't like that term, but
I know,
it
right?
is real Jean.
Yeah.
She's so insanely powerful, it's crazy.
I know. So thank God she's here now.
Yeah. Poor Cyclops.
What does he even see in you?
Sinister's
The same thing?
Like, literally the same thing.
I am the Goblin Queen.
Wow. That's pretty badass.
My suggestion? Don't.
Wow, that's sass. Oh, wow. Literally took them all out immediately.
Remy. Oh, I'm sorry, Remy. Should have been here.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, especially considering what you were probably doing.
He was a scientist in the 1800s. Then he started cutting up mutants, stealing our DNA to enhance himself. Oh, I should know.
Yeah. So, well, I'll explain that to you after.
The sheer magnitude of her psychic abilities are overwhelming her.
That is true. She is extremely powerful.
And it is time the madman pay for his malevolent appropriations.
Yeah, what he said.
I will lead the others in a surgical strike.
Fine. Lead the way.
Poor Cyclops. It's like, he's going through it this
is
season.
a mind F, if there ever was one.
Between everything that's happened to this man in the past 3 episodes, he's going through it.
Jean Grey.
Gross.
Oh, why? You are my greatest.
But is he the spawn of a clone? Is that the same thing?
Same DNA.
Parents' unique genetics.
Oh no.
Unlimited.
Oh no, I know what he's doing.
But for...
Okay, can you pick a creepier house? Jeez, Sinister. Maybe be a little bit more inconspicuous next time.
That's not how villains work.
Better listen. I know not what I do.
Oh shit.
It's all you do. Just ask the professor.
fight.
Oh shit. Oh, magic!
Fight you, comrade. I don't want to fight you either.
Was she ever in the original?
No, this is her first appearance in this universe, but she is a huge part of the story this episode is based off of.
Okay.
And she's Colossus' sister.
I am power!
Oh! Oh, and that's her evil form! Okay, yeah, so a lot of influence from the Inferno comic series. We're about to witness an Omega level mutant fight right now. Oh shit, that camera work!
Oh!
I should have you as a toy.
Wow!
Oh!
She easily wrecked Magneto. Do you know how insane that is? Oh, Cyclops is not messing around.
Dude, don't apologize and don't just stop.
Ugh. He punched her from really far away.
Ugh.
That's still blood. That's still gross.
Maybe they should have brought a few more with them.
Here's the thing. Without Storm,
yeah,
they're pretty and Jean, they're pretty tapped. They're not really that powerful, insanely powerful.
My mind, right here.
I mean, they are, but to a certain extent.
You always did. Remember who you are, what you mean to us.
All right, Logan, don't make it weird.
Just making it weird. They're gonna do the love triangle. They're gonna form the throuple, and I'm here for it.
Well, the thruple's different than a love triangle.
In the comics, they eventually form a throuple.
Whoa!
It's so great.
More.
Okay, dude.
Okay, but this feels less throuple and more like him trying to steal Scott's girl.
Yeah, this isn't the time.
He knows he loves Scott. He knows him and Scott.
Your body is in no condition.
Beast, please. My body won't be an issue.
Oh,
'cause
nice.
I got a mind power. Oh, astral projection?
Nice.
Whoa.
Of course. You took
I just love the visuals of this.
Gorgeous episode.
I mean, to be fair, it's the other way around, not she didn't take anything.
Oh, shit. Huh.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so young.
Yeah, baby Jean.
Well, he's so young.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the hover chair.
Don't worry. All I do is think too.
Hmm. Whoa.
Oh no!
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Best friend. She died.
Oh, what? She.
Can you tell me who I am? Can you say which of these memories are yours?
Oh.
Mine? Can you?
Whoa, the first class.
What we remember. And you remember.
That was like a gallery of X-Men comics covers.
Yeah, but what if someone's an amnesia victim?
That's true. Oh, gross.
What the hell? That's a weird visual.
A lot of weird visuals this episode.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting episode about identity.
Well, another baby.
Or the same baby. Or Jean as a baby?
It's definitely a different baby than the one we had
This
seen.
is a heavy philosophical episode.
Yes.
About identity and legacy.
Wait, what?
Who won?
Or was this a nightmare the whole time?
Oh, or the memory of the birth. Okay, they're merging memories. Okay, I think I know what's happening now.
Okay.
Which
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Well, doesn't he need a name?
I was thinking.
Again, he looks super old for a newborn.
How could I forget?
That's like a 3-year-old in a blanket. Okay, that's very Raven-esque. I'll give you that.
Let's go save Nathan.
Yeah!
Yeah!
If only Xavier's orphans.
Too much child abuse. I don't like it.
Oh!
You stay away from our son!
Hell yeah. Get that baby. Yeah, but maybe grab him before he falls.
Yeah.
It's over, Sinister.
Is it now?
That's crazy how, like...
Ladybird, fly away home.
He's so creepy.
Well, yeah, but isn't that... I'm assuming that's the point.
Gone.
Oh God, Nathan.
Sinister's such a great, creepy villain.
It could take months, even years to develop a cure.
So what you're saying is not here. Not in our time.
I do know a guy there. Smart. Can build anything.
Oh.
Juice for Nathan and I.
I won't abandon my son.
We said we...
That's real, Scott.
I can't be a part of this.
My God, poor Scott. My God, I'm at a loss for words. That's devastating.
When you're alone.
And that's saying something for this episode.
Yeah.
We love you so much, Nathan.
Wait, are they saying he's not coming back?
Nothing less than the best possible future.
I don't know what I should say right now.
Don't. But my assumption was Bishop was gonna bring him back, but I mean, now I really understand where Scott's coming from now.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know if Bishop can save him. We don't know if Bishop can come back. It's the hardest thing for any parent.
Remember.
So she gave him kind of like a remember.
Wait, what?
We don't know when Sinister switched us. Who really was the Phoenix? Which of us married Scott?
That makes it so interesting, though.
Yeah.
I kind of like that there's not an answer now.
Built on an unknowable past.
Much better than the comic.
Call me Madelyne Pryor.
Okay, there we go.
Farewell, Jean.
There we go.
It's weird now.
It's very weird, but it's not. But it is. But it's not. Or is it? It is.
I mean, it's hard for Scott.
It's very weird. Like, how do you start? Oh, Black Leather Storm, let's go!
Shame about the weather. No summer like a Texas summer.
He's even wearing the clothes.
Speak plainly. Who are you?
Name's Forge, Storm. Of Charles Xavier. I'd like to help you get back what you've lost.
Whoa!
Yep. Okay, and here we go. We are setting up Life Death. Let's go. Banger after banger after banger after banger. This series doesn't stop. It's crazy.
It really, I mean, this especially was crazy in like every facet possible.
I don't even know where to begin because I didn't. Well, go ahead.
Okay, here's my question. You said they did something better, so now tell me.
Okay.
From what you can.
So this episode, which is shocking, this one episode of the animated series adapts a major comic book event that spanned the entire Marvel comic universe and all of the X-Men titles, and it's really the end of an era for the X-Men in the comics, and that event is called Inferno, that sees literal hell on Earth, and demons try and take over the world, and Madelyne Pryor becomes involved with 3 demons and becomes the Goblin Queen, but also part of that involves magic, which is Colossus' sister. Part of that involves Mr. Sinister revealing for the first time Madelyne Pryor's origin, which is the fact that she is a clone of Jean, which was not the intention when Chris Claremont created the character and had her marry Scott in the comics.
Weird.
Yeah, it was all very weird. But either way, this is a much condensed version of that story, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm thankful for that. As much as a lot of people like Inferno, for me it was just always a bit too much. It's like an overly complex, overly complicated story. A lot of magic is involved, a lot of weirdness. Listen, the imagery is really cool. There's a lot of cool comic panels and demonic imagery, really scary, good horror in that book as well. Yeah. But the story gets so muddled. It's a great pivot. It's a great pivot for them because, all right, for me to explain Madelyne Pryor, we have to explain that after Jean Grey died, there was an edict in the comic books created by Chris Claremont that Jean Grey were to stay dead, that she was not to be revived. So in doing so, he wanted to move on. He wanted the character of Scott to move on. So he had him meet this redhead who looked a lot like Jean, who was a pilot for his grandparents' company or whatever in Alaska. And they meet. It's like a meet cute. It's like a romantic comedy type thing. They fall in love. They get married. They have a child. That child is Nate. And then the Jean Grey edict gets retconned much to the annoyance of Chris Claremont. So he, being just a company man, pivots and writes this really great backstory for Madelyne Pryor that she was created as a clone of Jean Grey. To essentially, because Mr. Sinister is obsessed with the DNA of Cyclops and Jean Grey. He thinks the combination of both of their DNA will create the most powerful mutant to ever exist. So he's obsessed with them and their DNA and their offspring and their lineage. So his end goal was to have them reproduce and him to take that baby, much like what happens in this episode. But the reason why I like what the show does more than the comic is Scott's so much, like, really a dick to Madelyne in the comics. Because once Jean Grey comes back, he kind of abandons her and the baby, and goes running back to Jean.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's really messed up.
Wait! That's still his son, though.
Yeah, it's still his son. The comics are really messed up at times, and Scott is written on and off really horribly in the comics.
I was gonna say, and you want to say that Singer Cyclops was irreparably damaged? Like what?
Yeah, well, that's worse because he never had a good moment in the Singer movies. Like, the Singer movies created irreparable damage to the character of Cyclops that has lasted 24 to 25 years, which is now being reestablishing the identity of Cyclops in this series, which I really love because this series is not compromising Scott's integrity, his morals, which I don't think should. I think Scott should be a pillar of morality, or at least his own version of morality and honor.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I was gonna say, it makes the fact that he hesitated with clone Jean way better in comparison than F you, bye.
And of course, there's a lot of other stuff and a lot of more nuance to it, but I'm giving a Spark Notes, Cliff Notes version of these events. So people don't go too crazy on me in the comments. I'm leaving stuff out, but I can only say so much.
Well, I was gonna say, the way you described Inferno in the comics, man, like, this episode was already kind of a mind F. I can't imagine this on a larger scale.
It would have been weirder, involving, like, actual demons and actual magic. It's really cool, because I think this episode not only does a version of that, but also does a version of some other really cool single X-Men issues that involve, like, illusions and stuff that happen inside the X-Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Really cool stuff. But go on.
I was gonna say, it's cool when they can kind of experiment and cross genres a bit, and that makes each episode even cooler and more special.
I think that's why this show is so important, because even growing up, I think that this show is a masterful example of adaptation. Because it's not a 1-1 recreation. Because for animation, it's really easy to do a 1-1 recreation of comics.
Yeah.
But they don't. They take the comic story and they tighten it and they tell a version of that story that works in the overarching story that they're trying to tell for this season. And I think it's really interesting because while the first 3 episodes don't feel connected, there is a very connected through line, and that's the character of Cyclops.
Yeah.
He's very important in all 3 of those episodes, and major events happen to him in all 3. Episode 1, he's dealing with the loss of his surrogate father, his only true father figure in life, Charles Xavier. He's learning how to lead the X-Men, and then boom, rug pulled out of him. Magneto is now the leader. Episode 2, dealing with Magneto taking control of the X-Men, having to let go a little bit and having to deal with his trust issues of Magneto, which he's rightful for having.
Yeah.
While also having his son, him and Jean have their son, and then we find out that Jean is a clone. Episode 3, Scott is faced with the fact that the woman he married could potentially be a clone, and the woman he's loved his entire life is back. What does he do now? His baby is kidnapped. Sinister is back. His baby gets sent to the future. I can only imagine where this season takes this character.
Oh, God. I can't wait. I don't know. But that's what I love, is that I didn't know what was going to happen this episode.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it was just so exciting to watch. Because, again, it's pivoting so much. But like you said, the fact that it's not just this 1-for-1 recreation, because at least that means you've had some surprises.
No, it's very surprising, very special. I'm surprised they even did Madelyne Pryor. I'm surprised they even did the Goblin Queen, because it's so weird. And I'm glad they left out a lot of stuff, because during the Inferno storyline, she seduces Scott's brother.
What?
Havoc, who... so she makes him fall in love with her, and they have a relationship, and that's weird. And that to me is very weird and very gross, because she is essentially Jean. She is essentially his brother's love.
Yeah.
So it's very weird. And poor Havoc, he has the worst luck with relationships in the comics, I swear.
Oh, God. Also, it's so interesting because I'm trying to do a comparison because I know it's been done before. Because there's so many great visuals, so many great action set pieces, and it still came down to being a mental battle at the end.
Absolutely.
And that's always fun when they take a different route with that.
Yeah, and that is also something that happens in the comics. They have a mental battle, and during that mental battle, they fuse minds with the Phoenix Force also involved, and Jean kind of absorbs all of Madelyne's memories as a way to retcon a comic retcon that says like, oh, Jean was there for all those events, even though it was Madelyne, because she has all of Madelyne's memories now.
I was half expecting that to be where this was going.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, there's both of them, what now?
And I mean, it still did, because she does still have all of Madelyne's memories.
Right, but there's still now Madelyne, fake Jean, out in the world now.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that scene with Scott and Jean in the room, their destroyed room, it's so beautifully framed because one, the dark and the light, the use of colors and contrast, but also they're standing in rubble, in the wreckage of not only their home, but their relationship. How do they rebuild after that? Can they rebuild?
Yeah.
Will they still be able to reconcile everything, because they just don't know what is Jean and what is Madelyne. They don't know.
Also, Scott is like very much kind of in a state of mourning right now.
He's in a state of mourning. He did the one thing, like it is heartbreaking because Scott and Scott's family is a very heartbreaking and harrowing story of abandonment, and him and his brother didn't have a chance to be around each other until later in life. So this guy grew up with no one that he really... It's hard to like describe. I don't want to give too much away, but the fact that he has to give his son up and he can't be there for his son is one of the most tragic events of this character's life. So I don't know what they're gonna do with Scott. I don't know how they're gonna pivot that. He might leave the team for a while. It's crazy because we're slowly losing X-Men, powerful X-Men. We lost Storm already. We lost Bishop for the moment. Anyway, because he's in the future now. So this team is dwindling.
Yeah.
And we're kind of at a loss for power. Yeah, we have Jean back now, but does Jean leave with Scott? Does Scott leave? We saw Magneto, who is essentially the most powerful person on the team outside of Jean, get his ass handed to him this episode. How is he going to bounce back from that? I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty healthy ego. I think he'll be fine. But really interesting stuff. Really.
Right. Also, is Gambit gonna leave?
Poor Gambit.
Is he gonna be like so fed up with Rogue at this point?
Poor Gambit. That was really cool. During Gambit's like biggest fear, we kind of get imagery that is linked to the comic where their relationship first begins, Magneto and Rogue, which is in the Savage Land, essentially an island that has, let's just, you know what, to make it simple for you, an island that has dinosaurs. And I don't think anyone could argue with that statement. Yeah, it's just a really good, there's so much in there to peel back.
Oh God, I'm sure.
It's such a fascinating exploration of character between Scott and Jean and their really long and tumultuous relationship. Really curious to see where we go from here.
Absolutely.
If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to check out our other X-Men reactions, click the link on the page. Until next time, guys, stay versed.